Not ashamed to admit it. No clue who this is. None. How's it going, everybody? Mike here from Kapowcast. Moving along the Deadpool wave for the Strong Guy Build-A-Figure. Today we're taking a look at Shiklah? Shiklah? I don't know. I'm not familiar with the character. But we do have Jeff the Land Shark there. Really not familiar with him, but apparently he's a Deadpool thing. We have a very nice image there of her on the side, along with Deadpool logo. Another great image. Of course, we got Jeff the Land Shark. He's right down there. There are all the figures in the wave. Strong Guy, Build-A-Figure. You know the drill. Deadpool logo on top. Don't put it in your mouth. Let's get her opened. So Shiklah comes with one accessory, and that is Jeff the Land Shark. Look at that. No articulation. He's a static figure. I thought maybe his jaw would move at least, or maybe like the legs a little bit, but no, he is just as is, but he is adorable. Just look at that. That is a land shark if I've ever seen one. Great work. And here we have Shiklah out of the package, and I know nothing about this character. The one thing I do know is that she was involved romantically with Deadpool. I think they were married at one point. I could be mistaken, but I know she is apparently married to Dracula now. Okay. I don't... You know, this is one of those figures that they kind of throw into this wave where it's like, you have to get her because you want to Build-A-Figure, and they know people want that Build-A-Figure. So why not just throw in some obscure random characters like this? But, you know, it's an alright looking figure. The face is a little weird, a little creepy looking, but I guess that kind of fits her aesthetic. This part here, these guys are very floaty. Flying all around. Same thing with the belt. Very loose, always fixing. There is some great pattern work done here. I do really like that. I appreciate that attention to detail. Which they did not have to do on such, you know, an obscure character. But it's really cool. The only bad thing is they didn't do the back. You can actually see it just kind of stops here, which, I mean, I guess that's fine, but the fact that they even did that, I mean, that's pretty cool. You got some gold painted little splotches there, but not too bad. She has these terrible high heel feet, which is going to make having her stand just a complete and utter nightmare. Like, whoever thought putting high heels on action figures was a good idea. Ugh, just ugh. This part here is fabric. When her arms are down, it hangs very low. Actually, when I got her out of the package, I thought maybe I broke it. I thought maybe it was supposed to be more of a storm thing, but no, it's just like that. So I feel like she looks best with her arms kind of posed up here. But this is a very like papery, cheap feeling material, kind of like the storm one. You do have gold dots all along the sides there, nothing on the back of it. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So articulation for her is pretty standard for a female figure. Head can barely look up due to the hair. She can look down. Her arms can go all the way around, but of course you're gonna look out there. I got some extra plastic in the arm here. Like if you look right here, that's anyways, she has a single bend in her elbow, wrist swivel. Once again, more paint splotching on there. Man, this figure is rough in the paint apps. Her legs can go that far, so almost do the splits. She can go up about that far, about that far. She can go back a bit. She has an upper thigh cut. Of course, though, if you do that, you're going to break up the little pattern sculpt, but not a big deal. She has double jointed knees, no boot swivel or anything like that. She does have a hinge on these high heels, which are, it's useless. No real pivot though, so she actually has a little less articulation than your standard Marvel Legends female figure. Very gummy joints I'm seeing. And another note, so this hand here, she does have hinges on them, so anytime I try to hinge it, this pops out. And I thought maybe this fabric piece here, I'll just move that, wasn't secure, but I even re-secured it back on. And for some reason, it just, this wrist just keeps popping out anytime. I don't know if the hinge is just, yeah, it's like the, oh, gotta get some warm water, heat that up maybe. But that hinge just, oh, there we go, we got it. Pff, hot water, who needs it? I'm gonna reattach all this stuff here. So this is a bit better now, but I still feel like R2. It's got a little R2 there. What the hell, Hasbro? And is that on all their hands? Am I just now noticing this? That's weird. But anytime I'm doing this, like, it still feels like that hinge is just gonna pop right out. I don't know. It is what it is, I suppose. So I figured I'll do a standard comparison with this wave and these two figures throughout the whole thing. But yep, still looking pretty good. And here she is with a couple other female Marvel Legends. We have Rogue and Black Widow. And that's about it for this figure. This is one I could really, I think in the end, care less about. And I think that's a lot of the figures in this wave. A lot of them are pretty much like B, C-list characters for the most part, and people are just buying them for the build figure because the strong guy build figure is that desired. So I feel like they just kind of threw a bunch of names and figures that they normally wouldn't sell much of, and you know, this is what we kind of ended up with. But I could definitely say if I didn't have to get the strong guy build a figure piece, I would not have picked this one up at all. But hey, that's just me. Other results may vary. If you like this video and you want to see more, go ahead, click like, click the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification to get notified of every time we post content on this channel. Until next time, take care.